Greetings and salutations, YouTube universe. True Calling 486 coming back at you with another Minecraft video, but this one is a tutorial video on a zero-tick pulse 100% lossless cactus farm. Now, of course, I do not take credit for the zero-tick pulse machine. That goes to Benry, who is a YouTuber. I caught his video while I was searching around for a zero-tick pulse cactus farm, because of course I'm building one on my multiplayer world with the Cookie Craft people. Now, about this cactus farm, yes, he did design the zero-tick pulse, but I've extended it to quadruple his output. He only had 2 cactuses, whereas I've got 9. So, of course, this is going to be a very fun build to do. So let's just have a quick look at this machine. Oh my god, I can't get myself coordinated, but yes. So, as you can see, it just literally bounces up and down, and it just... How the zero-tick pulses work, I do not know, but all I know is that this design is 100% lossless. I ran it for about 6 minutes, and I got all of that in 6 minutes. So it tells me that it is actually quite a good farm design. Of course, whereas he only had 2, I've got 3, 6, 9. So I've basically over tripled it in its output. Of course, this is so cheap on resources. All it requires, let's turn that thing off. All it requires, a note block. Whoops, I did not mean to destroy that note block. Okay, it requires a note block, a sticky piston, a regular piston, slime blocks, redstone block, a chest, minecart with hopper. You'll need rails, which will be taken off later, and then of course you've got your hoppers. Now, a few of the other items you'll need your building block, a glass block, a lever, and then of course you'll need your sand and cactus to build this. Now, of course, I have put furnaces here, so of course you will need an immovable object. I would go with the furnace because it's the cheapest to create. Just requires 8 cobblestone, as you already know. So let's get into this video and let's show you how to build this thing. Very simple, very good. Let's get into it. We are the fire. Right then, let's get into this build and let's get this sorted. Now, the build materials are here. Pause the video right now, take a look at what you're going to need. That's everything you should need to complete this build. Of course, building blocks and glass blocks you might need a little bit more of, but all you need to do is remember that this is in a 9 by 9 area, and the first thing you want to do is place down your double chest, which is your output. Now, what you want to do, get your building block, and then go from your double chest as it is laid here, go 1, 2, 3 over, 1 forward, and place your first block there. And then you want to go up 2 more blocks, remove the bottom 2, get your lever, place the lever on, and activate it. The next thing you want to do is come up and place the sticky piston facing up like that, put a slime block on top, and then a redstone block to the side of it, and then a note block. And then once you activate that, it turns on and off, and then you get your pistons and hold shift when you place it on, and you want to put them in that orientation there so that when you fire it, they all fire out very quickly on and off. Now, for the orientation of the hoppers, so we'll grab our hoppers. It's best if you do this in this orientation, because that way laying down all the blocks afterwards is going to be fine. So you place 1 on the chest, go over, and then follow it back like this. So once you've got these 2 here, you go 1, 2, 3, and then you come over to the side here, 1, and then come back again, and then you go over 2, and then come back around the corner like this, and then 1, 2. And then what you want to do is on each side where the piston is, place a hopper like this. Next thing you want to do is you will want to get your minecart with hopper plus a rail. Now, the place that you need to place the rails on, of course, you need to hold shift when you're doing this. You place a rail there, there, and there. So, of course, when you see the piston goes over here, so you have your rails in that orientation. It's the same on this side, so you have a pattern like that. Okay? The next part, very simple. Place down the hopper minecarts. And then you want to break every single one of the rails underneath so that the minecart sits on the hopper. Grab your building blocks again because you're going to need these. Just literally go around the outside of the build like this. We can clean it up afterwards, but you'll need to do this to help protect the hoppers. I don't know if this is necessary. I haven't actually tested if this is actually necessary or not, but it's just something I've done just to keep the hoppers in place. And then of course this back one there like that. So literally just make sure that all the hoppers with minecarts are covered all the way around. So you'll have something looking like that. So of course just clean up the edges, make it look a little bit nicer. I mean, I like it when I take out these blocks because it gives it a nice little look, and you'll have something like that. Now, come to the pistons and just place a block in front of each piston. You'll need this because now we're going to get our sand. And all you need to do is place the sand above the hopper minecarts. And just do that all the way around. And that's it. And then you just take away these blocks here. Now it's for the glass. So with the glass, oh, don't forget, get your furnace as well, because you're going to need these in this part of the build. So what you want to do is you want to come up two blocks, take away that first block actually, put a furnace there, and take away that bottom block. And then you want to just literally come around where all of the sand is. So you want to go around like this. It'll make sense later. There we go. Now we'll start from this side. So you want to put a furnace on this side because this is where the sticky piston is. So where this sticky piston is, make sure you have a furnace there and a furnace there. That stops the glass from being shot up and down. Then you want to place a glass block there, there and there. Place that on top. Of course you'll need a glass block there. We're just literally making a funnel underneath. So just do that and just carry on. It's actually quite easy once you get into the hang of it. You can also just literally put in all the blocks first and then we will punch out all of the central blocks afterwards. So of course I need a central block there and there. So now we come underneath and where all the sand is, above the sand, break their blocks. And you should have a system looking like that. Perfect. So get your cactus now. So you grab your cactus and then just place in all your cactus. And that is the build complete. Very simple, very quick, very efficient. I'm very proud of this. Once again, thank you Ben Reed for the Zero-Tick Pulse machine. He gave me the idea for the Zero-Tick Pulse machine. But for the layout design, that's all me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. But as you can see, we'll just turn it on and we should see them popping. There we go, popping away already. And that was all 9 of them that popped then, and there we go, 9 again. So we've just seen 9 pop off. So that means there should be 18 in the chest. Now of course I'm going to get rid of everything here. 18 in the chest. There you go. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been TrueCalling486 and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.